Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with a drugstore affordable makeup tutorial, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. And I'm gonna start by color correcting. I'm using my LA Girl Pro Color Corrector. It's like a concealer and it's in the shade Burnt Orange. I'm just gonna correct the parts of my face that I think need correcting, like under my eyes and in my smile lines. And this is very affordable. It's like less than $10, and you can get this at your local beauty supply. And I have seen them now at Rite Aid. And this doesn't have to be neat because I'm putting foundation over. And for foundation today, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is the Dewy and Smooth foundation, and I have it in the shade 355 Coconut. For reference, I'm NC50 in MAC. Now, drugstore foundations, I find them very difficult because you can't swatch them, and that's like a no-no. It doesn't come with a pump, so I have to like pour it onto my hand. Now I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just gonna start putting that all over my face. And I don't really have a drugstore primer, so I just mix my moisturizer with my Melanie Mills. It's like an illuminating cream slash moisturizer slash primer in the shade Peach Deluxe. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Toffee. These are also under $10, very affordable, and also can be found at like your local beauty supply. So I'm just going to highlight and conceal at the same time with this. So before I go in set my concealer and stuff like that, I like to layer highlighters. So I like to go in with a cream highlighter, and today I'm going to be using Avalon from Colourpop. And Colourpop, you can't find them in the drugstore, but they're so affordable. Like this highlighter, it's a beautiful, like a champagne peachy color. This was $8, I think. It's better than drugstore prices. And I just like, I'll just put a lot on because I go back in with my beauty blender and I blend it out. I just like to put it like on the high points of my face, like where, you know, I want highlighted. And then I go back in with my beauty blender and I just push that into the skin and just mix it in with the foundation. I think layering highlighters make your skin just look so luminous. And it doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of highlighter when you in fact are. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my under eye. And I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. And this is in the shade 30, and this is medium deep, and this powder is fantastic. And it's less than $10. Like if you're in the market for under eye powder and you don't want to spend a lot of money, get this. It's so pretty. And it's not very drying at all. Because some powders, as soon as you put it on, you can just feel your skin tightening. This does not do that. It's so pretty and so affordable. and it's also very full coverage. Now I'm gonna take a break from my face and I'm gonna start on the eyes, and as you guys can see, I'm already wearing lashes because I already tried to film this video like twice, and putting lashes on camera, I am still working on that. I'm kind of like blind. I need my glasses, so I don't wear contacts, but I'm working on it. So for the eyes, I already primed. I don't have a drugstore primer because I cannot wear anything else but my MAC 24-hour extend eye base. So I already primed my lids with that. Like I said, I already have the lashes on, and these are Koko lashes in Goddess. These are very affordable. They're like $7, and I usually get mine from Lady Moss Beauty because lashes can be very expensive. I mean, Lily lashes are like $30. So for shadow, I'm gonna go in with a ColourPop shadow. I'm gonna be using quite a lot of ColourPop because I think they're very affordable and the quality is fantastic. And this is a cloud, and look at that color. It's like a canary gold yellow, and this was a part of their summer solstice collection, and I'm just gonna go all over my lid with that. You know what, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So I'm gonna go all over the lid, and I'm sorry about wearing falsies while putting this on, but if I try to do it after, we're gonna be here all day, and I know you guys don't have time for that, and I don't have time for that either. And I come up all the way like right under the brow bone, and I like to use my fingers with these shadows. I'm gonna clean up around the edges later. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with another ColourPop shadow because I like to layer. And this is the shade Kathleen Lights. And this is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights here on YouTube. And it's like a beautiful gold bronzy color. This reminds me a lot of MAC's, what's the name of that shadow? Amber Lights. To me, this is like the cream version of Amber Lights, but it's absolutely stunning. And I love to pair these two shadows together. I think it just looks absolutely stunning. I really have to work on putting lashes on camera because this is a little awkward. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna blend that out as best as I can. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 3502 palette. This is also very affordable. I mean, you get 35 shadows and it's like 20 something dollars. And I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And it's a very like, it's a neutral shade, so it doesn't really, it's not gonna pick up a lot of color, and that's what I want. And I'm just gonna go around the edges of the shadow and try to blend it out as best as I can. I don't think I've ever seen anybody put falsies on before they start. Well, I've seen like lash extensions on. I should try getting lash extensions for when I do videos. These shadows are so pretty. I love them. Okay, so I also went in with eyeliner on my waterline, and I used my NYX gel liner, and I did it off camera because we will be here all day as well if I try to do that on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face, and for that I'm gonna use my other Fit Me powder. This is a shade darker, and this is 35 deep. And I just take my e.l.f. powder brush and I dip that in there. And this powder is very full coverage. And I just go over my face, see that? I just tap it into my skin. I don't like drag it. One thing I would say about this powder though, sometimes if you don't like really blend it out, it can get a little patchy, especially if your foundation is like still wet. So I think the best time to do this is when your foundation is like completely dry. I mean, that's like the only negative I've noticed with this foundation. I mean, this powder. But it's so good and it's such a good bargain. Okay, so now I'm gonna contour. I don't contour my entire face. I just like to carve out my cheekbones, and I'm gonna go in with the oldie but a goodie. This is like the first bronzer or contour powder I've ever used, drugstore or high-end. And this is my CoverGirl cream bronzer. And I just have like a special affection for it. Like, and I think it's such a good bronzer. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with blush. And for blush, I'm gonna use, this is the first blush I ever got from the drugstore, and it was hyped up on social media, and so I got it. And this is Milani's Luminoso. It's kind of falling apart. It's like a pale champagne peachy color, and it doesn't give a lot of color, which I like. And I'm just gonna go in my big e.l.f. powder brush. And I'm just gonna tap that on. And like I said, it doesn't give a lot of color, but I just love the way it looks on the cheek. I think this will pretty much look good on all skin tones. So now before I go in with highlighter, I like to set my face. I'm using my bedescu cucumber and green tea setting spray. And this is very reasonable as well. I usually get mine at Ulta, and I think this is like, I think I usually pay like $14 or $15 for this. I know it's not over 20. I should not be talking while I'm spraying. Okay, while my face is still very damp, I like to go in with highlighter. I just love that, how it looks. If you hear like a little bell sound, that's my dog walking around. Her collar has like some little charms on it. So for highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. And this is in the shade Molten Gold, and this highlighter is stunning. I think this is like the best highlighter still at the drugstore. This is what it looks like. It's like a pale gold champagne color. It's absolutely stunning. And I go in with quite a bit because I go back with my beauty blender and I blend it out. So let me just grab my mirror. And like I said, I go in with a lot and then I blend it out. And the skin really grabs it because it's so moist. And now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and I'm just gonna push it into the skin. The same way I did with the cream highlighter. And I think this way, like, you can use a lot of highlighter, but you know, you don't look like a glazed donut. Like, it doesn't look too outlandish. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Makeup has no rules. Like, makeup is very personal. You can do whatever you want to do, but if you want to wear like a lot of highlighter, just layer them and just use your beauty blender and get it. And I think I'm gonna put some on my brow bone. I just love the way highlighter looks on the brow bone. Oop, I think some got into my brow. Okay, so now for lips, I'm gonna go in with ColourPop's Pitch, my favorite lip pencil, and this is only $6. And for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Vivid Matte, and I love these. They don't feel dry on the lips. They're like a demi matte. And what shade is this? This is Nude Thrill. This is also less than $10. All of a sudden I feel like I have something caught in my throat. It's a nice pinky nude color. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I had fun doing it, and I hope you try out some of these products. They're very affordable, and I think they work beautifully. And thank you guys again so much for watching my video. If you're new here, thank you for watching. If you've come back, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.